friends, how you doing today? I am doing well, and this is an informative video for you. This is an informative video for you. I'm gonna call each one of my little videos I like to have. I like to have a little what's the word I'm looking for? A segment. Yes, a segment. This. I'm gonna call this segment. Do not watch. Do not watch. These are. I'm going to start presenting movies that I have watched in my time where after they're done, I'm like, or from the start, I'm just looking at myself like, what? I don't even know. Did I just waste my life? Was this a sin? What did I do to deserve this mess? And why am I sitting here through this? Now don't get me wrong. Listen to me. I am a big fan of independent films. I love me some independent films. I love to see people's work on a shoestring budget doing some amazing stuff. And some stuff is truly amazing. And let me tell you right now, I attack every single movie like it's a work of art. Okay? I'm not a Picasso guy. You're not going to see me over at a museum looking at the beautiful paintings and being like, oh, yeah. Oh, what do we think about that one? Oh, yes. That's definitely no. You're not gonna see that, but I will literally stare at the cover of a Blu-ray, a DVD, a CD, an album cover for hours. And to me, that's my art. That's my cathedral. The Sixth Chapel. Okay, that's my art. Okay, is the cover of these Blu-rays and DVDs. And throughout my time, I have seen some beautiful stuff. Scream Factory does some beautiful stuff. They rehash. They hire these outside contractors to redo covers and stuff. It's beautiful stuff. But then we have some independent people. We got the independent people that they got like $50 in their pocket. Like, I'm gonna make a movie, and for some reason, some studio figures out, hey, you know what? Maybe we can make a buck, or maybe they just release it on their own. But whatever the case is, these things ended up in my hand somehow. So I'm going to talk about a movie today that I bought it. Okay, let's get this right from the beginning. It was advised. It was subscribed. It was recommended. It was recommended to me by my son-in-law. Now, listen to me. Number one, maybe me and my son-in-law didn't have really a good start when he met my daughter. You know, hey, it was my firstborn child. You're giving up your firstborn child to a stranger. It's like, you're not gonna. I don't care what father you are, mother you are. It's a little bit difficult. And the fact that I have such a strong bond with my kids, I'm like one of them dads that has a strong bond. Giving up the daughter to a stranger, especially the daughter. I mean, it's my baby girl. You're giving up the baby girl to a stranger. You're like, here you go. Take my. You might as well be taking like a left leg or an arm or whatever. It's the same exact thing. And listen, you fathers out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you had like a love for your son-in-law or whatever, that maybe you might listen. There were some difficulties, okay, but we patched it up. Everything's good. So I don't know why he did this to me. Listen, a while back, he's like, listen, you need to go see. You need to see this movie. I watched this movie. I think he said he watched it on Hulu or Netflix. But you know me. I'm not that streaming guy. I ain't streaming nothing. Might be my downfall. So the movie I want to talk about today, I want to talk about this movie because, man, and this isn't clickbait. Listen, I'm not going to present this movie to you and tell you what I'm telling you to pique your interest. Don't watch it. It's a pile of garbage. It was just I literally lost IQ points. Okay, watching this movie, I felt stupid. I felt dumber mid-movie, and I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I was on there for the I'm not gonna say the long haul. I jumped ship. I'm sorry, I jumped ship 3/4 of the way through because it wasn't going nowhere. Okay, I'm sitting there if you're watching a movie for about an hour and change or whatever, and you're questioning things that you could be doing. I mean, if I'm thinking about cleaning my house, okay, while I'm watching a movie, or I'm thinking about things that I don't normally want to do in my life, like, listen, let me go cut the grass. You know, if I'm thinking about stuff while I'm watching a movie, there's probably something wrong with the movie. There's probably something wrong. If I'm thinking about, hey, you know what, it's time to go do the dishes, there's something wrong with the movie. And he advised this movie to me. Are you ready? Rubber. Now listen to me. I am a movie fanatic. I have been watching movies all my life, so I'm willing to give anything a chance. Anything. Anything. You send something my way, I am going to watch it, and I am going to give you my 100%, if not more. You know, depending on if you pique my interest for a certain amount of time. So he tells me, oh, it's a movie about a killer tire. I'm on board. Killer tire? That sounds like what a great concept. I never heard of a movie about a killer tire. I just stopped. I paused when he said this. Okay, I'm like, killer tire. Yeah. I've seen some Maximum Overdrive. Okay, it's Stephen King. Things were coming to life, cars and soda machines, and so I'm like, I could be on board with a killer tire. Put the movie in. Movie starts, and it's like they're explaining. It was almost like the person that wrote the movie or directed the movie, or whatever they did with the movie, was trying to talk us into understanding the stupidity of his rationalization of making a garbage movie. And I was like, so I'm still on board. He's like, when E.T. came out, people ridiculed that, and when this came out, people ridiculed that. And I'm like, okay, so I got my open mind. I got my open mind. My mind is open to your killer tire movie. Then the movie starts, and it introduces the tire, the star of the movie. The tire is the star of the movie. And I'm like, okay. And then the tire, okay, and I'm gonna give everything away as far as I got to it. Wonder why? Because I don't want you to watch it. This is ridiculous. This was totally ridiculous. Like I said, I feel stupid, and I also feel stupid the fact that I don't stream. Okay, I don't like that little buffer thing or whatever. So when my son-in-law said, "Hey, you got to see Tire," here I am on eBay trying to find a copy of Tire, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. It's not easy to get. This is not an easy title to get. I don't know why. I don't think there's a big calling for the movie, for this rubber movie. Okay, I don't think there's a big. I've been calling it Tire. For some reason in my head, I think they should have named the movie Tire, not Rubber. I don't know why they call it Rubber. I guess because the rubber meets the road, tire, rubber. Probably, but it's about a tire, killer tire, and so I put it in, and I get the area all set up. I pour my drink. I'm sitting there in full movie mode, ready to watch Killer Tire. Watch this Killer Tire go kill people, okay? Let me tell you something, my friends. Number one, I got hour and change into this movie or whatever. The tire ran over nobody. Okay, now listen to me. It's a tire. You would expect the tire to run over people. It's a killer tire. I mean, what it's maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm overthinking the misuse of a tire. Okay, now listen. Literally, the person that made this movie probably saw this tire on the side of the road and was like, "Yeah, there's my prop, free." Okay, I have myself a handy cam or an old phone that I can use, and I'm gonna film me a work of art. No, that was not the case. And the tire. Okay, so the tire comes to life, okay, and for some reason it's rolling and it's discovering things. It's like it comes up to a glass bottle, and I'm like at the edge. This is where I'm at with this. I'm at the edge of my seat, and I'm like, run it over. It's a glass bottle. It's gonna shatter. It's gonna break. It's gonna whatever. But it's afraid of the bottle. It's like, and then it backs up, and it backs up, and then this is what the tire does. It doesn't run anything over. It uses some kind of weird mind control thing. It's like the tire starts shaking, and all of a sudden the glass breaks. So the tire realizes it has a power to destroy things with its tire mind. Wow. Okay. Then the next thing it kills, I think, is a rabbit. I think a rabbit walks up to the tire. It doesn't run over the rabbit. It just starts shaking. Listen, I've run over more rabbits and squirrels than what this tire did in this movie, okay? Listen, it's a tire. Buddy, you created a movie about a killer tire. The tire should have been running over somebody, something. It should have been... No, what this is about? This is about a group of people. I don't even know why, and they don't even explain why. A group of people that meet in the desert, and they hand them all binoculars so they can watch the tire, kind of like an observing what the tire is about to do. Meanwhile, they're in the desert in one specific area. This tire goes to a town, it goes to a city, it goes all over the place, but yet they can still see it through these binoculars in the desert in the same position. my mind was officially blown. And then, of course, they got to throw in like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a sex scene. Listen, it's rated R, so they had to. I figured we hired this girl. It was probably the director's girlfriend or whatever the situation was. We got this girl, so we might as well do a shower scene. Now we got a tire rolling up to a door, and it's like a peeping tire, I guess, because it's peeking through the door, watching this girl take a shower. But the guys with the binoculars in the desert, miles and miles away, can still see what the tire is doing. I do not understand. They're like, what is it doing now? Oh yeah, look at that girl. And I'm like, you never move position. There's no way you see this tire where it is now. Maybe when it first came out of the ground, it was in the desert. You were in the desert. Maybe you were in view. You were on a hill. I get it. But once it started rolling and going to different places, you couldn't see it no more. It made no sense. And then the girl's in bed and she's watching TV and she starts to fall asleep. And next thing you know, there's the tire sitting at the bottom of the bed. Like now the tire is going to attack this girl. But then they show no attack. They show, you see tire prints on the bed the next day, and then you see a dead, what do you call them? Like the person that takes care of, like the maid, the person that takes care of the room, the hotel room afterwards, and a little boy's like, I saw the tire go into that room, and then he goes in, he finds the dead maid, and right there, I was done. I was done. I was literally texting my daughter to tell her husband, what did you do? Why? What have I done to deserve this? Okay, listen, I hunted this thing down. He told me, you gotta see that movie. You gotta see that Rubber movie. You gotta see that movie Rubber. It's good. It's a good fun. It's a good movie, but about Kill Tire. I'm like, Kill Tire. I'm on board. I hunted this thing down. I not only hunted it down, the DVD was not good enough. I'm like, you know what? Rubber's gonna be so good. I need to just buy the Blu-ray out front, because I don't want to be buying me no DVD and then a month later be like, man, that Rubber was the best movie I ever seen in my life. I need to go upgrade to the Blu-ray. No, I spent like $13, $12 and change on a used Blu-ray off of, I think it was Amazon. I couldn't even find it on eBay. I couldn't find this title on eBay. Who puts this thing out? Magnolia Films. I probably should have known right there, because I'm pretty sure Magnolia Films is like lives at the Dollar Tree. I think that's one of those that Echo Bridge, they live at the $1.25 plus tax tree. Okay, and they're practically just giving these things away. Okay, but I never seen Tire there. Rubber. I'm sorry, Tire, Rubber. The star of the show was the Tire. I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. I felt stupid. After watching the time that I watched with it, I was like, wow, I literally just wasted about an hour of my life. This is one of those moments where I know that when I drop dead and I'm checking into heaven, they're going to pull out that book, the book that they got there, where they're like, all the things that you done messed up with in your life, okay? And you have to account for it, like that Defending Your Life movie that I absolutely loved. That was a great movie, Defending Your Life, where you got to they're going to be like, well, you did this one day, and explain why you did this. Listen, they're going to open up that book, and they're going to look at the book, and they're going to say, you wasted an hour and something of your precious life on this film. I don't know if they're going to pull a lever, and I'm going to go flying down to hell. I don't know what the situation is, but listen, I am going to ask for forgiveness right now, because, man, I wasted, I don't know how much time, hour and change or whatever. And look at this. I mean, open it up. You got even the Blu-ray looks like a Tire. I mean, I was all ready to go. I was ready to go. And this could have been something. Now, let me throw this out there. I'm not a writer, director of any sort. But I love me some Maximum Overdrive. You've seen Maximum Overdrive, Stephen King's movie, where the machines start coming to life and things start coming to life. Anything that's mechanical, electrical starts coming to life, and it's starting to kill people. I loved that movie. I thought that was a great movie, great concept. Now you have a tire. You had a tire, okay? This is what you had to work with. At least have it run over something. Have it run over somebody, okay? It shouldn't have been like a mind control thing, and then all of a sudden a rabbit blows up. I mean, I'm not talking just like, listen, it was a weird, I don't want, maybe you can look it up on YouTube so you can see, like, the trailer or a picture or a video or something. Put in Tire kills rabbit or something like that, or Tire kills bottle or whatever. And that's as far as you should go. Don't spend your money. That's why I call the segment, don't watch it. Don't watch. This is not clickbait. I'm telling you the truth. Don't watch it. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. You're literally going to be kicking yourself.
It was so so stupid. Why'd I do that?
When you're done watching this movie, and I just want to share that. Like I said, this is my a new segment that I'm doing because I have a handful of movies, just a handful. Because, like I said, movies are art. Okay, somebody took the time to even make this. Okay, and I want to give credit to an artist. Okay, when an artist puts their blood, sweat, and tears into something, I want to give credit to it. But man, I think there's some strange people out there. I guess I don't know. I think there's some strange people, and obviously. I don't. Maybe I'm in the wrong business because I easily could have put this movie together. I saw. I was driving home today. I think I saw the star of this movie on the side of the road. I could have made this movie this afternoon. Had it written, directed, produced, starred in, and done in the can, and presented it over to I don't know, Fox, MGM, Disney, or whatever, and see what they said. That's how well done this movie was. So Rubber, avoid this movie like the plague. I'm telling you right now. You listen. We got a lot of dumb people in this world. There's a lot of dumb people out there. Don't make yourself any dumber by watching this movie, okay? Because right now I'm telling you, I think so, there was some drool coming out of my mouth after I reached. That's where I reached with this movie. It just made me feel extremely stupid at the end. Okay, I was like, what a waste of my time. And you know what? And this channel is all about the love, man. It's all about helping the fellow collector, the fellow movie lover, the fellow toy collector, the fellow music collector. And I want to help you. I don't want you to be wasting your time on some movies. Now listen, this is just my opinion. Now, once this thing is done, you're like, he piqued my interest on the mind control rubber tire. Do what you got to do, but I'm telling you right now, listen, I'm not a big streaming guy, but don't go spend the money like I spent on it because, man, and if you own it and it's in your collection, or if you've seen Rubber, you seen this movie, comment below. Please comment below. I want to say that it was terrible. Okay, my opinion is that it is terrible. Maybe you loved it. Maybe this is your go-to favorite movie of all time, and I am completely wrong. Then again, I don't even know what to say. And with that said, my friends, please do me a favor. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you later.